We've developed a smarter forecasting system for frost risk management in vineyards.
Spring frost can be a major issue in UK vineyards, with freezing temperatures capable of damaging emerging buds and new shoots, which can cause major issues for yield and productivity.
We need to be able to know when a frost is going to hit. It's absolutely devastating. It's not just this year's harvest that's affected. It can affect the following year as well. A lot of the frost protection methods are very labour intensive, which makes them very costly.
As part of the project, WeatherQuest has developed tailored, site-specific frost forecasts using site topographic information and AI modelling.
So the USP of our service is that we're providing information specific to bud height rather than at standard weather measurement height. Also, we are paying attention to the variability of temperature in the vineyard. And the third thing is the frost type, that we're providing advice. Is it going to be a radiation frost or an advection frost? We collect data from the vineyard. That comes to us through the cloud, and we use that information in combination with our forecasts to produce a web app, our VineBuddy portal, which the vineyard manager can look at on their preferred device, where they can see both the measurement data, the forecast data, but more than that, we're on frosty nights sending out WhatsApp alerts, which they know they will need to potentially act against.
So here I've got a Ladybird sensor. It's mounted on the existing vine posts, and it measures, for the purposes of the frost project, temperature and humidity. So VineWatch is responsible for installing the Ladybird sensors and the infrastructure, and then maintaining them and making sure that the data flow happens 24/7, 365. Typically, we position a 3x3 grid.
Forecasts are available at hourly intervals, but the alerts can come to the vineyard manager whenever the system senses that there is vulnerability. There's always the option for the vineyard manager to ring the WeatherQuest forecast team 24/7 for advice on those trickiest of situations. The VineBuddy service is sensitive to the varieties of grape that you're growing.
Part of Plumpton College's role in the project was to adapt bud burst models to the UK climate and varieties. We primarily focused on Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. By modelling and forecasting your bud burst dates, you are able to forecast from which point onwards your vines are at risk.
By having really accurate data, they can work out very quickly whether or not to deploy and save either the crop or not to deploy and save the money.
This 24-month feasibility study was funded by DEFRA and Innovate UK's Farming Futures Environmental Resilience Call.
WineGB is the trade association for English and Welsh wines. We represent the vast majority of hectarage in the UK and about 500 members. Innovation and sustainability are incredibly important for our members and the industry at large. And these sorts of schemes are vital for us to be able to take a scientific, measured evidence approach.
So not just frost, but throughout the season, the weather data that we are getting is very reliable. It just gives you so much more confidence in your decisions. There's been many a night where commercial weather apps have said that it wouldn't frost, and this system has said it's going to frost, and it did. It saved the crop.
It's helping people to have a greater chance of being successful in producing a grape crop and a great wine at the end of the day.
No forecast is 100%, but to have it more accurate for your local site is just gold as far as I'm concerned.
So ultimately our producers are more productive, which means that they're more profitable, and ultimately they're more sustainable as well because grapes aren't being lost.
We're looking ahead to complementing our frost forecasting system with other related weather services that can help the vineyard manager to manage all of the issues that are weather related.
I'm very excited to see the service roll out across the UK, enabling farmers to make those data-driven decisions that will really benefit their businesses and their vineyards as well.
I really hope that it will save a lot of people's vineyards come frost season.
If you'd like to find out more about the project, please visit these websites.